The year was 1980 and Star Wars had been a huge hit. Roger Corman, a producer known for getting B-movies out on a low budget, rode the Star Wars space opera wave with Battle Beyond the Stars, an action-packed space movie with good special effects for its time, based on the old Japanese story of the Seven Samurai, as well as the Magnificent Seven. It's the story of how seven space mercenaries, each with their own unique ships and fighting style, defended the peace-loving farming planet of Akir from the dreaded Sador of the Malmori. The most amazing thing about this little space opera is the ship, Nell, the only fighting ship the peace-loving Akira have. The young Shad is the only one who's familiar with the ship's operation besides the old blind man Zed, the last of the Akira Corsairs. Shad escapes Akira using Nell to go look for help from mercenaries. I first saw this movie when I was very young. At the time, I couldn't really make the connect. I just thought the ship was organic and pretty cool looking. Let's address the elephant in the room. This ship has boobs. Now some may argue that the ship may look like a pair of testicles, but if you look at the ship from the side or the back, it looks like a female figure laying front down. Regardless, it's a very unique and creative design. There is no literature or technical data about this ship anywhere. From observations, we can make some educated speculation and concrete conclusions though. This ship is referred to as an old Corsair, the same as the old pilot that once flew her. This isn't a big ship, but certainly larger than most fighters. I estimate its length to be about 40 to 50 meters, a little bit longer than the Millennium Falcon perhaps. This beauty is mostly engine and power. I believe the entire bottom half of the ship is dedicated to engine and power systems, and that the two protuberances in front could be a part of the ship's power core and possibly the sensor suite. Either way, it's a very nimble ship for its size, able to evade fire from the Malmori fighters with ease. The weapons are very prominent. It has a pair of triple lasers up top. I believe these are on a gimbal, giving the ability to track and aim with a certain cone in front of the ship. This is supported by how Shad uses the fancy flight control to aim and lock onto targets. It's also likely that they have some aft firing ability as well. When Kalo and Timbo's Malmori fighter first pursue it, they're unable to overtake it or get a clear shot. But when prompted to blast it while in pursuit, Shad hesitates, so there must be some aft firing ability. This ship is obviously meant for extended travel without any support from a mothership. This would explain its size. The command room has seats for a pilot and a co-pilot. There is also a bunk for sleeping. But Nell's most powerful feature is her computer system, which has a sassy AI program named Nell. Nell acts very much as an interactive command system and co-pilot in her own right. She has a protective, even mentor-like attitude towards her crew. She is the personality of the ship. Also, this ship has a powerful self-destruct system, as well as an escape projectile if ever required. I would rate this ship on the same level as something like the Millennium Falcon, but more combat oriented, perhaps on the level of Boba Fett's Slave One, but even more powerful. Because of its large weapons, I can see this ship being like a high-powered fighter, capable of outclassing most other fighters, but also capable of traveling around the galaxy, doing mercenary work, or even piracy. We know so little about the universe from which it came though. Nell is one of those ships you can never forget. It's one of the few ships in sci-fi that actually had a personality of her own, and there is no other ship that looks anything like it. This forgotten beauty is one of my favorite ships from old school sci-fi space opera. That's all I have on Nell. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, and see you later, hot blood.
Yeah, see you later, hot blood.
And since Akira is threatened by the big bad bully of the area, From observation, though, we can make an educated speculation and concrete Either way, it's a very nimble ship for its size, able to evade fire from the Malmari fight. Either ship, as well as an escape projectile if ever required.